feels so good to record an Ohio State reaction. Yo, what's up world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in. And it feels so good to do one of these videos again. An Ohio State reaction as we take care of the Michigan State Spartans 52-12 on the road. But before I get into any part of this video, I just want to make sure you guys are staying safe. I know it's still a ton of things going on out here, and I just want to make sure you guys are staying safe with the holiday season coming up. And also, about 60-70% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you fit into that category, do me a favor right now, show your support. Go ahead right now and click that subscribe button. And also click that notification bell so you would not miss a single video that I post. But enough with all that. Without further ado, let's dive into it. The first thing is first, I am just so glad that we were able to play a game. It is so good to have Ohio State Buckeye football, especially with all the COVID that we had going on within the program, which caused our game against Illinois to be canceled last week. I am just so glad that they were able to get things right and we were able to play football today. We were missing 23 players, including 3 starters on our offensive line, and also Tuf Borland, a key guy on our defense. And for us to just look the way we did today, it was just a sign that this team can overcome adversity and overcome some of the obstacles that this unprecedented 2020 year has thrown the way of everyone in the world. And I was just so happy to see this team come out and look the way that it did this game. And this probably has to be the most complete football game that I've seen from this Ohio State team this season. Even though Michigan State is not where we're used to seeing them contending for a top spot in the Big Ten with a lot of change going on with Mike D'Antoni. I said Mike D'Antoni. With D'Antonio being gone, it is a lot of turnover in that program. They were still a competitive team, not to be taken lightly. I also feel that this Ohio State team had to come out and make some sort of a statement. They had to come out and prove that that top 4 ranking isn't just based off of reputation. They deserve and they earn that top 4 weighting, and that's exactly what this Ohio State team showed today, with Justin Fields having a complete great football game, not only just through the air where he was able to go and beat the Spartan secondary, but also with the legs, with all that was going on with the center exchange, and the snaps weren't really necessarily the greatest. They were off to the side, high, low. The quarterback center exchange really wasn't good for Ohio State for, I want to say, majority of the game. Even in the last play offensively where we snapped it high and it ended up being a safety, the quarterback and center exchange wasn't really good all game, and that was probably due to inexperienced guys at the presented position with all the COVID tests and positive tests and all that that's going on within our program. But it is good to see that this Ohio State team came out the way it did. Now, the defense, that's the best game I've seen this Ohio State defense play all season long. They were able to contain the run. It wasn't really too many big plays given up by our defense. We came down with a couple of interceptions and a couple of turnovers today. When you look at this game overall, like I said, this is the best game that the Ohio State Buckeyes team has played. Justin Fields puts himself right back up there in the Heisman conversation. And another thing I wanted to point out about this game, it has nothing to do with on the field. Larry Johnson becoming the first African-American coach in Ohio State history, taking over for Ryan Day, who's out with the positive COVID test himself. So I just want to point out that little bit of history and that meaningful thing that happened throughout the course of all that we have going on within the Ohio State program is that we were able to see the first black head coach, either interim or permanent, of any type in the history of Ohio State football. So shout out to Larry Johnson, who I like to call personally Sifu Larry Johnson, because of what he's done with the defensive line guys that we've had, like a Joey Bosa, like a Chase Young, a Nick Bosa, Draymond Jones. The list goes on and on with the names that he was able to help guide to be very, very successful players in our program and further on. So shout out to who I call Sifu Larry Johnson for becoming the first black head coach ever in the history of Ohio State football. Even you see this offense without Ryan Day, I think it's the best offensive performance that we had, especially on the ground, with Trey Sermon with the long touchdown run, Master Teague getting some good runs, and Justin Fields was able to beat Michigan State with his legs. This is overall, I think, the best that the running game has looked, especially Justin Fields running the football more than what he's accustomed to doing this season. He hasn't really ran so much this season because, let's face it, the passing game has just been absolutely beating teams. Even with 3 offensive line starters out and with the new center, I still think this Ohio State offensive line played really, really good football. So this is the best that I've seen this Ohio State offense look, despite all the turmoil with the offensive line. Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, I think is the best receiving duo, in my opinion, in college football right now. With the things that they are able to do on this offense, it's just scary to see that when this Ohio State offense is able to be together as a whole unit, I really think it's going to be scary to see down the road, especially this coming week when hopefully we can play that team up north. Hopefully, I think everything should be in line. I'm just hoping everything should be in line to have that game played, because what is an Ohio State season without playing the team up north? What is an Ohio State season without that? So I hope that gets in order, and I am just glad to see that this team played the most absolute complete game that it has played this season. And this is by far, even Nebraska, Penn State, Rutgers, this was the best game that I've seen this Ohio State team play this season. And it's just meaningful if we're able to get that team up north game played. But I'm just glad to see that we're back. I'm glad to see that everything is starting to get better within our program with the COVID test and all that we have going on. And we were able to play as well as we did and pull out a 52-12 victory over the Michigan State Spartans. But that's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to leave this video a like so we can help beat the YouTube algorithm. Comment your thoughts down below about the Ohio State game and click that subscribe button. About 60 to 70% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So to show your love and show your support to help grow this channel, go ahead right now, click that subscribe button, and also click that notification bell so you will not miss a video. And if you got into this part of the video, comment Justin Fields for Heisman below so I will know that you've gotten to this part of the video. But that's all I have. APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe this holiday season. Have a great and excellent day, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace out.
I wanna say thank you to my mom and my daddy for making love the night that you had me. Wanna thank my friends, my sister, and my brother.